You know, I think I'm gonna write an overall objective tomorrow instead of just descriptions of things.
What do you mean?
Just in terms of an approach to the work
Check your
direction,
gear and weapons.
also
We go
approach
soon.
the artist. Keeping it in terms of concept, in terms of concert repertoire.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
And less as much like an episodic. It's hard to describe what I'm trying is that it's in between the concert when the concert comes. It's in between a vibe
Preparation is done. Now you deploy
and
to the
an
war zone.
in-person experience. Because ideally you're only stall all getting together. At least that's my thought. That's just how I grew up. Time to time, folks get together.
Get ready to jump! 5 seconds!
That one episode informs the next.
Stay alive till time expires to secure redeployment. Earn points to speed up the clock.
That's why I have to be able to write a theoretical document. Like what do they call it when you have to write a dissertation, but you have to submit it? You have to submit the
Hostile
idea
counter
and
UAV is active.
to faculty, just get approval to what? Yeah, they approve your thesis. I guess that's right. And does that mean that what I wrote as a master student would be the essential prelude to a dissertation? That does make sense. So if it's a 3-year degree, theoretically, the first year you're working on your thesis, and the second year second 2 years you're working on your dissertation. It probably needs to be like, oh, I'm actually playing. I would have never told you that, Chris. Sometimes I think I'm in the lobby.
Enemy
and
soldier
having fun with
incoming.
people.
Bosnia, Bosnia, hostiles deploy the counter
Yeah,
UAV.
dude.
Hostile counter UAV is active.
I heard him go into some sort of metal thingy, and whenever I hear metal thingies, I want out of there. That sound. Yep. It's usually followed by that. You're not sure where it's coming from. You hear it.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Call rounds.
Oh, shoot.
You got gas moving in.
Got 13 bullets for this guy. Not enough. Oh, it is enough. What just happened? Okay, I need something. Oh, shoot. Not that. It had to come to an end. It had to come to an end, buddy. Dang it. That was just stupid luck, the first few seconds of that. All I have is 2 kills? Oh, man. Alright, I gotta dial it up and dial it in. What are you up to? Okay. I'm saying okay because I can't hear a word. I got the headphones on at winnable volume. Not ear bleeding, but you got a shot. Alright, what'd you bring me? That's good. That's good. I'm really in good shape here. How did I not see you? Holy moly, he scared the crap out of me. I did get a couple of shots on him, but man, I didn't see him. Alright, we got a loading. Okay.
Breach the enemy's network. Locate their uplink stations and download their intel before they lock us out.
Gonna pay for that, buddy. I know I don't have plates.
You
told
put
you.
that target on yourself.
Yep, you sure did. You heard that. You heard that. That's my girl. That's me. Oh, you want it. You want more of it. What did you have? What did you have? I'll take that. Still want it, don't you? Your way.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
How we looking? Stupid. I need bullets much more. Oh man. Okay, cool. Okay, zone in, Buttwork. Zone in. Zone in. Where we got some fights somewhere, huh?
Gas is inbound.
Certainly we got some fights. We'll make our way to the fight.
Making sure we're all up and running correctly.
Okay, how's the sound? Did you
Good.
sound is good?
I had to fix
Clean?
a couple levels. Yep.
Alright.
A couple levels were off. I think I fixed it.
Okay. Is it something you think we can dial in now? Just pretty easily?
Yeah, I think so. Alright, yeah. Alright, we dialed it. I haven't been able to play lately, man. It's like,
You got you
Ugh,
got
it
the
just
couple
makes
of
it crazy.
you got one game in the midst of frustration. And it didn't go so well.
no, they tend to not go well. when you're
Monday night did
frustrated.
not go so well. So
Dude.
about
nothing's
cord
working.
management. I've just got a few things to say about cord management.
Oh, it's just now like cord management instruction time.
Well, no, it's not. I was talking about more the philosophy of cord management.
Oh, kind of like a life.
So there's
choice
some of
in
us.
cord management.
There's some of us that can't stand, for example, plugging in a lamp like this. Some of us can't stand. Ooh,
Enemy resecured their network. It's over. Enemy soldier incoming.
I gotta worry less about the guys in the sky. They're everywhere, man. So what was I saying?
Fire sale active.
Before that guy,
Fire station
he
prices
was
have
rude.
been
He
reduced.
rudely interrupted my
We're
conversation
talking about
with you.
cord management and the lifestyle choices of cord management.
So some people can plug in a lamp next to a wall and it kind of dangle or I don't know, and no one cares. But then there's some of us that like cords to be so well situated that you don't see them. They're not a part of your vision. The lamp is the art, is the only thing you need to see, not the cord. And so you work hard to make sure that in almost every way that the cord is... This guy's weirdo. Look at that weirdo.
What's he doing?
I don't know. He's weird. I don't like him. He was
is weird.
proning
Watch your
opposite
six.
direction and
Resurgence
not
window is
in
ending.
high ground. There's a lot of weirdos out here. I smell them. I'm gonna switch to the...
Why
Let's
are
switch
they
to the
weirdos?
minigun. So, back to the idea of cord
Gas is
management.
closing in.
What'd you say? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Nothing. I'm just fixing.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Ooh, where's that coming from? Pretty, please. Pretty,
Ooh,
please.
who wants them today? Because I know I
Pretty, please.
definitely do.
Pretty, please. Let me
Fire sales
see.
over. Adjusting prices.
So with cord management, you know, when you're trying to create those clean lines, clean looks,
Hostile
And it's
threat in the
beautiful.
area.
and it's beautiful.
And when you finish with a serious electronic product, nice throw.
that was
Nice
nuts.
throw. I got knifed. That's pitiful. Pitiful. Let's watch this. Oh, he missed. Oh, he was aiming for the other guy.
Oh man, you weren't even the target.
No,
His
I
bad aim
wasn't.
got you.
I wasn't the target of his rage. Where did
You
I
weren't.
die? Do you remember? It was somewhere over here.
It should show you on the map.
Resurgence has been
Shouldn't it
deactivated.
Yeah, it's
though?
right by the
This
water.
is the end game.
Well, now that you're closer to the end, it's, you know, top 18 situation here.
Is there a buy? Oh, there is a buy.
Advise you
Oh,
load
is it
up
there?
My
early.
best shot is over here anyway, so I don't know. He's about the same. Alright.
Soldier incoming.
I know you didn't like that. I saw him. Give it.
It's too bad when people don't like things.
Surely this guy had some SMG.
That was weird.
That or nothing. What we got?
Gas is
Who we
moving.
got and what we got? We got no gassy.
Hostile
Oh,
UAV
we got somebody
overhead.
aiming at me.
Oh, I love that there's perk packages now, dude. That's so awesome.
What do we got here? We got him.
Now him over there. Reload.
Man, that would have been a disappointing
There he
loss.
is.
10 remain.
Here he
You're
is.
nearly done.
Let's just hang on. That could be a dumb hang on or a very wise hang on. Oh, this is an AR.
So is that. Nicely done.
Okay. Alright, I need to go in. Right about here. There's a lot of
Alright.
us.
Okay, you're in a 1v6 situation here.
No gassy, so
No gassy. 1v5.
You're in the top 5. Bring home the
1v4.
win.
that's better.
The move's in your favor.
You've got gas moving in.
Ooh, I'm not used to this one.
Oh, you got that killer sight.
Hostiles launched a mortar strike. Find cover.
Oof.
Nice move.
I don't see shit under here.
No, man. There's nothing.
Gas is inbound.
Oh, man.
How do you kill people?
I don't know. I've never
Good
seen
Lord.
this where everything is in the water. It's on the water.
I don't know how you kill people. Oh,
I don't know.
Only
What?
5 remain.
I've never
You are
seen
close
that.
to victory.
holy
whole circle
moly!
is in
What
the
a
water.
weird ending.
It's so strange.
How did he get to shoot and not me?
Oh, you were
How did he get to shoot? How does that work? I kept pulling the trigger underwater.
You were under
Nothing.
the surface. No, you gotta like.
Nothing.
You gotta surface up like
I
a
got
mermaid or
nothing.
something. No, you gotta have your head above
Oh,
water to
come
shoot
on.
above water.
That was a
dude.
pretty good game, I think.
That was a good game. 9
Ah,
kills.
that was
Yeah.
a pretty good game.
Alright, that-
I wish I could have finished it off for everybody. Damn it.
All right, now give me the controls. All right,
All right. Oh, wait.
the dude that killed
Oh,
me. a
okay.
second
I'm like, man, now I have reason to be angry.
ago. Like before, just
I
top
wasn't
5, we
gonna
were
be
as
angry.
angry, but 2.
I wasn't gonna be angry,
Two's the worst. We all know it.
but if you see you got 2,
Yeah. Two's the worst.
wait, how about we not watch the victor and his spoils?
I can't do anything about it.
Knocked down and got back
No,
up.
I
That
can't.
dude must means that dude must have died a bunch of times and just come back as a resurgence.
Yeah, maybe so. But I know that I need to get my game on. Whew. Man, when you're living, there's so many different aspects to it, like normal job, music job, family jobs. I guess. It's just crazy when too many of them align like all at the same time. It's exhausting. But it's all good, you know.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how, you know, you have so many different aspects of the different work that you do. You know, I have like work life and music, like work life and you guys and all of that work. And when they all kind of come together in one big mush, it's very exhausting.
Mush?
It's the most splendid mush there is.
All right. That feels better. I didn't know there was splendid mush.
There is now.
Feels
Hashtag
good.
splendid mush.
Feels good to be a part of your splendid mush.
Hey man, I'm gonna make that one a real deal.
All right, let's make the family proud this time. I let us all down.
So it's up to me now? Up to me? Well, I mean, my aim is gonna be terrible. I haven't played. Ugh.
But what were we talking? Oh, chord management. So here's what
We're
happened.
still-
Here's what happened. I was so meticulous. Under the carpet thing. So there's probably two places in the house right in my man corner right now where people that chord nerds would say, aha, all right, there was a limitation there to what you could do. All right, I respect what you did to make
Yeah.
it work. But that was a limitation. So I used part of the rug. I used to get it under chairs. Get the microphone set where it was. Well, you get it all beautiful, roped up, tied off, whatever you want to call it.
Warm-up is over. Stand by for deployment.
And
to
then
the
you
war zone.
realize you tied in. Wait, no, you don't realize it. Every moment of your day is spent correcting a failure on what you perceive to be a device running correctly into your PC. But what you didn't know when you were cleverly using a USB-C 3
With the cleverness.
to what is it? Just a simple USB 3 to what?
It's USB, I guess now it's called A, like the normal USB, to USB-C.
Oh yeah, USB-C.
But it's got a
Hostiles dropping into the area.
3.0 blue
Watch the skies.
fancy pants.
Yeah, so anyway, the irritating thing about it was that we spent all day yesterday trying to figure it out, and today we think of perhaps it's the cord.
Perhaps it's the cord.
And by I say we, I mean me.
I said perhaps it's the
No,
cord.
no. You had me checking Xbox
oh,
settings.
Forget
Xbox
it.
settings.
You know as well as I do.
You
you're
remember
full of-
you had me
you
take
are
off
full of
variable
baloney.
refresh rate in some sort of hopes that
All the baloney you have in your face is ridiculous. I'm
So-
surprised you could even hold it all in your face
Well,
because there's so much baloney in it.
what we needed was a
Ooh.
USB Type C, right? Or no? What did you call it? USB C?
It would need a USB to USB-C, and it needs to be 3.0, which means it has that special
Enemy
blue on the
dropping into the
inside, and
AO.
it has like that SS for like super.
Which really means I don't know why they say that, but what really means
I
high
don't wanna enter the
speed.
ATV.
It's capable of a high delivering large volumes of information at high speeds, right?
Yeah.
That's what
That's
it.
essentially what they're talking about. Yeah.
Well, we didn't have that cable, so at one point we only had audio coming through.
Yeah, and even that wasn't
But
even really
the
that.
real irritating thing is the cord's coming tomorrow morning. Should have been here today.
It should have.
Don't worry, it's a kitty litter thing.
It's always
We-
a kitty litter thing.
Are going to now redo what was done so well before. And now that we have the cord, I actually think we can make it look even better.
I really think we can. We got like those. We got the cable ties, the good Velcro ones.
And what do you think about that music stand? See, I think that music stand can be very clever over there.
I think it can work extremely well.
It's a matter, though, do you want to see it?
That's kind of the thing.
And I think you
Hostile
don't.
UAV overhead.
Part of me does not, but eventually I think I should. You know?
Well, for you to be easier to
Enemy
read
soldier
and easier
incoming.
to access.
Yeah.
Well, people are really. I mean, the last thing.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
What are you, duck hunting?
Stupid
Yeah,
shots.
let's
You know,
get to
that
the
was
game
a duck
here.
hunt. That was a
What do
duck
we-
hunt.
What
I don't know what that comes
What
from.
era are we?
Shut your face.
What
Man,
era
duck
are
hunt
we?
was so much fun.
It was.
It was so much fun.
It was. But I'll tell
Great
you,
game.
I was a
That's
Sega Master
disastrous.
System person. And
Oh.
if you were a Sega Master System person, you knew you had a superior product. But you and maybe another buddy at school were the only ones that had it because everybody else
Hostiles
had
dropping into the
Nintendo.
area. Watch the skies.
And I was fortunate that I was able to opt for one or the other, combining a Christmas/birthday gift. And so I opted for the Sega Master System because at the time, I only valued graphics. I loved fidelity. I loved everything about newness that you could create that Sega had done. And Nintendo, while it was awesome, didn't look like a graphical forward step. But what I failed to account for was just pure fun. And so many people had the Nintendo system, the NES, that everybody played it and everybody wanted to play it. You
Oh,
pull
man,
out a
yeah.
Sega Master System, yeah, the hardcore fans of gaming are going to say, I've been wanting to try this, and they'd try it and they'd really like it, and it's fun to show off. But really, it was always kind of outside. It was always an
Yeah.
outsider. Dreamcast was the next generation of outsider. Dreamcast was really cutting edge graphically, in my opinion.
Yeah, Dreamcast looked pretty cool, but it was
Oh,
again,
it's
still,
gorgeous in its era. Oh,
Yeah, but
God.
same-
Locate
still
their
same kinda
uplink
deal
stations
where
and
it's
secure
like,
their intel before they go offline. Enemy soldier incoming.
it was the same kind of deal where it wasn't, you know, obviously no Nintendo. You know, Nintendo just crushed it everywhere.
I don't know. And see, not for me. Super Mario Brothers crushed it. I know Zelda crushed it for many people.
Yeah, it crushed it
No
for me.
disrespect to that game. I just was not that kind of game guy.
Yeah.
What the
I was
Sega
Nintendo
Master
girl.
System also really did well was driving games. And at the time, driving game to me was was the epitome of graphical performance. I don't believe I was aware of frames per second, but I was aware of how much 3D energy was put into the product and rendering. Because at that time, mirror, reflections was just
Hostile
coming
UAV
in.
overhead.
I don't believe the Sega Master System really had all that much to say of it, but it was Sega Genesis that really took it to the next level. Anyway, that is a step down memory lane.
And one of my friends
Why
had
else
a
do you want to
Sega.
talk about Frogger, madam?
The only cool thing that was cool about a Sega was that Monster Truck game. Remember that Monster Truck game? That was,
Only
like,
thing cool
crazy.
about a what was?
The Sega, at least for Dreamcast, like they had that Monster Truck game. What was that game?
I don't remember
like, you could be
a
like
monster
Gravedigger,
truck.
like the
I
big Monster
remember.
Truck guy.
I remember this
What was
beautiful.
that game?
Well,
It was such a
first of
cool
all,
game.
watching my friend play tennis on the Dreamcast system, and I'm not sure what it was, but it was the real deal.
Hostile
Like you could
UAV
play
active.
legit players. Looking at that on the Dreamcast when I was a kid was life changing. It was that beautiful. And then I played a driving game that just took me. Headlights were as good as I've ever seen them. It's realistic on the road. And at the time, I was also a first-person driver. I did not want to be in the cockpit or on the hood. I wanted to be on the road.
But you just only wanted to see road, nothing else.
Nothing but road and what's next. I didn't want to be on the hood. I wanted to know what the tires felt.
Yep. And now,
Hostile UAV
look at
overhead.
the graphics for today,
It's insanity.
it's absolute. The most, like, the first time my brain actually thought, okay, that looks real, was in Forza Horizon 4. That, the England one.
Hostile counter
It's funny you
UAV
say that. I
overhead.
haven't gotten there yet.
It was the road, like, just brief moments when you're looking at the road. The pavement looks real.
I think the driving games. I think right now Forza is the best. I'm
Hostile
anxious.
UAV in the
I
sector.
really haven't.
The enemy locked us out
I
of their
think
network.
PlayStation
You missed
released
your
one,
chance.
and I got to give that one a fair shake. But it got some really bad press about something. I think it was
Too close.
either probably something around microtransactions. But to date, the best I've seen is Forza Horizon.
Oh, I have my loadout.
It
I want
still
mine.
has pop in, even on the best machines.
Yeah.
It still is computer generated textures in a lot of different ways. You can tell, like even this, it looks amazing, but you can tell it's not real.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have yet, so there was an, go ahead. I didn't mean
No,
to
I was
cut you
just
off.
agreeing with like yeah, I can totally see what you mean. Like this looks great, but definitely not real. But certainly, light years beyond what we ever imagined to be possible.
So I would have to say Rockstar has pushed the envelope. Rockstar has pushed the envelope,
Get ready.
and
Resurgence
specifically
window is about to
Rockstar
close.
on PC.
Bosnia,
Yeah.
hostiles deploy the counter UAV.
They've really, they've set the gold standard. This is how you make a game.
Hostiles
Are you
precision
talking
airstrike.
about
Get to cover.
Rockstar in general?
Yes.
Yes.
Gas is inbound.
Yes.
Rockstar in general, that's how you make a game.
They have set the gold standard of how to make a game. I completely agree with you. I don't know. I haven't heard, and maybe I'm naive. I haven't heard that the PC port delivered any serious problems. That they waited a year or something, a year and a half to make this PC port and didn't want to waste anybody's time with it. Today, people will make a PC port knowing that it's completely unfinished and
Hostile
counting on
UAV
people
active.
buying it and just suffering through the insufferable. Like chopped up frames,
Enemy dropping into the
dropping
AO.
down below 30 frames a second when you're working on a 4090.
Yeah.
That is, it's unexcusable.
Hostile UAV in
Inexcusable.
the sector.
Excuse me.
Absolutely inexcusable.
What got me on that though, was it cord management or were you talking about?
We still just keep going back to cord management.
Oh, okay.
Like
Hey,
whatever
you
we-
got a dude over there.
Oh, thanks. Ah, darn it! I didn't see him.
25 remain. Solid
It's a little bit more
Resurgence
about
is close.
cord management
No
than
more
we
second
got.
chances.
Oh, thank goodness I made it just as it closed, man. Whew.
It's the tunnels.
Yeah, it's a tunnel.
I was thinking about this earlier. Every time I hear a metal door bang or I'm entering a tunnel, I think this is dumb. Yeah, so you have a much better shot of kicking his butt. Nicely done.
One.
Remember, the skin you're in, there is no hiding. You're playing.
Yeah.
So you can try to duck down into a bush if you want to. But we're a badass.
Hide in a bushel and hope something happens.
Doesn't mean there's no strategery in it.
Damn it, the buy is beneath me, isn't it?
No,
Nope,
it's
not.
right
Right there.
You got it. Oh no. So is
Nope,
he.
I don't got it.
So is he.
I don't got it.
So is he. He's right there too.
But we'll come back stronger
Man,
next time.
15.
15?
That's not, you know what? 15.
Go.
I think
You
I
want
got
to go
3
again?
kills.
You need to go again?
I need to go again. Do you mind
Okay.
if I go again?
I can go. I can wait it out.
But I mean, that's not sportsmanlike.
No, it's not. But I can wait it out. You said you like so. Everybody
Workout.
needs to know I was playing while she was trying to sort this thing last night. I was really helpful, wasn't I?
Yes, you were.
That was frustrating. To do all that work only to find out it was a cord. We completely wiped the machine and started afresh on everything. Not the Xbox, but
No,
everything
but
else.
all the machine, yeah. And that sucked, but you know,
Did you figure out what the pause was? You said it paused at one point.
I don't know what had caused that. No, but
You think if there's a spike in the bandwidth? Well, anyway.
cord management though.
I was talking about other stuff before cord management. I can't remember what it was.
It just seems to be the theme of the night. Just goes back to organization and
So
trying
I
to make our
wake
lives
up.
better.
So I wake up, and with Ryan, we're watching. I was thinking about waking up and watching TV with Ryan. How she's inclined to watch a streamer first thing in the morning, and or when she's in bed with me, and then I go after we put her out to school to go off to school. I'll want to watch maybe the weather, see what the weather's going to do that day, because I like Scott.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
But most of all, on my feed will come up some random thing about how to build this or wash this or clean this thing. Aren't you tired of this toilet grease or something? And it will interest me to the point of obsession where it can somehow lead to a whole morning of studying toilet rings and how they fit on different tile and what you need to watch out for.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, a
perils.
normal person would have gone to Home Depot and gotten a toilet and fixed it.
Yeah, but you like to do research.
But sometimes research is totally
Training is over.
prohibitive.
Time to see what you have
Yeah,
learned.
sometimes it is. But it depends on your confidence level of whatever it is you're trying to fix.
See, that's where it comes in. I don't have any confidence in my ability to not make it look like an amateur did it.
So that's why you do
So
extra
when I
research,
walk-
you can make it.
When I walk into a house, when I walk in anywhere, it's almost like you can instantly tell, okay, somebody just, did this.
Yeah.
Trying to fix something, whatever. Or you can tell that a pro came in here, or what I call an enthusiast handyman who does it to a professional standard. It may take a little bit longer, but it is going to be to a
Enemy
professional
soldier
standard.
incoming.
You can get stuck in that to where you do nothing.
I honestly don't know.
What? Oh, there's a guy floating. He looked AFK, or he was just watching you.
I don't know. I need to go somewhere where there's anything.
Oh, are you? Is this the beginning?
Yeah.
Good. Let's get in some fights now.
Got a shotgun.
Shotgun and a self-revive.
I don't need that though. I automatically have a self-revive.
Why not?
Bounty targets are
You've
up.
already been killed
Take
once,
them
right?
down.
No, this is the very beginning of the game.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But can use a double self. Alright. Do I have any money? No. I
That'd
don't have
be
any
fun.
plates either. What the hell am
Aha!
I doing?
Double self.
Double self. Suck.
Oh, that's from Double Dorm Room, right?
Yes.
All bounty targets are down.
Oh, my
Well done.
bounty was poached. That
Hostile counter
stinks.
UAV is active.
But hey, it's free money. Look at that. Pick it up, I get free money.
Yeah, I should have reminded you to plate. I was just thinking that. I'm sorry.
No, it's no problem. It's my job to play my ass.
All right, you're driving me into hypnosis here.
What am I doing?
Hostile UAV
You gotta
overhead.
go find somebody.
I'm doing. I'm
You're
going
the
to
hunt-
the ruins.
You're the huntress. Or you're playing my huntress.
I am your huntress. I shall hunt for you and find things.
You found me a lot of money. I like that. Piles and piles. Ooh, your watch matches
Hostile
too.
counter UAV overhead.
No, that.
Bad idea.
Ah, I see him right at his face. About the person. Damn it.
All right, here we go back again. Reset. Where are we going?
Let's reset this guy.
Go find some stuff.
Hunt contract here.
We're losing ground.
You have only 400. What?
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Positive ID on the bounty target. Eliminate them.
There's something right here.
Yep, and you have. There you go.
UAV
Good
active.
shooting. No panic. Nice. You got a gun on the floor over there?
Yeah, I just saw
That's
that.
a good hurricane. That's a portable buy zone, and that is great. Go back in there and grab it. That is a portable buy, and you can throw it down anywhere you want. You can go way off
All
into
targets
nowhere
are
land
KIA.
to do it.
Solid work.
That is spectacular.
Or you
Hostile
can save it
UAV
for,
in the sector.
well, I mean, saving it for in-game is nothing. You want
Oh God, I didn't even see
I
him.
thought that was a dummy. I should have told you.
Didn't
I
even
saw it.
see
I thought it was a dummy because when you ran by right there, it looked like a dummy.
I did not even see him. My goodness, I need to play. I'm better. Ah, not how I want things to go. Let's go to the farm.
Moving.
So I
Or
don't
to
know.
my loadout.
I don't trust trifocals. So they're telling me that there's this way that I can like get a pair of glasses that will, if I'm really looking, I don't know how they work. Because I don't want to be looking down with my eyes, my eyeballs. I'm like old school.
Bosnia, hostile
Hey,
I like to
counter
look with my
UAV.
neck.
You want to look like a person.
Well, no, I think a neck looker is probably
A neck looker.
no, a neck
damn
looker
it, I
is
picked the wrong
probably
thing.
not on the top of the food chain.
Oh, I don't even have all full plates.
Be
I had
advised,
a
we're picking up signals
most
from enemy
wanted.
uplink stations in the area. Locate them and
How long did you
secure
stay
their
alive?
intel
3
before they go
minutes?
dark.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 45 seconds left.
I need some plates to do that.
Yes, you do. You said hello to him. Oh, he's running away. You're better.
I am better.
Oh, he's doing a 360 snipe.
Oh, is it?
Yep. Oh. Might as well fight him.
May as well.
Threw snow. He threw snow down. Let's see. They call it smoke.
Enemy
It's because
soldier
I'm from
incoming.
New England. The horror is not smoke.
The hell did he go?
Well, whatever. Let's get out of there. He had a
Whatever.
sniper, and you have no plates.
Yep.
And you are 2 minutes into your most wantedness.
Yep. I'm not seeing any plates running around. I'll take ammo. But also need plates.
There you go. You're putting on a show now. Let's go.
I don't want to mess around.
You're putting on a show now. We still need plates. Do you have a perk package?
Yeah, I did accept my loadout.
Then get your perk package. Yeah.
I just need plates.
There was some hope that you could stack them up,
Hostile dropping into the area.
and then
Watch the
ultimately
skies.
you could have all the perks.
Ultimately, I just need to get somewhere else and find some plates.
Have you seen Apex Legends? Have you watched people play Apex?
Just a little bit. I've watched Doc play
Doc and Z.
once in a
yeah.
while, but really not
When they
very
play
much.
with, they played with a real expert at it, like a real pro. Z is a pro at FPS. But they played, I can't remember who they played with, but they got really into it for a while because they were with this guy that knew all the ins and outs, like world champions.
Damn it! I
Most
didn't
wanted
even hear
contract
him.
failed. Your squad mate was
But
KIA.
the issue that I've come down with is I want the solo experience. For it to be a long-term game for me or a long-term study for me, I want to be able to do it and learn it slowly and as a solo.
You want to do what? Slowly as a solo? Sorry, what?
I guess learn any game. Learn any game.
¿Qué dijiste? Gonna take more
You know,
than
it's
that.
funny. I was thinking
Darn it,
about
hold on, I
this.
gotta focus up for a sec here.
All right.
Fighting for my life. Damn it. See? Ugh.
Last
Are
uplink
there
station
any?
is now
I'm
offline.
asking myself,
We've
are,
lost our chance at that intel.
because there are patterns in the way that I learn that if other people knew them, I would be embarrassed.
Fire sale is active.
So,
Buy station prices are adjusted.
one of the things I learned in, for example, Suzuki was the ability to break down music into patterns and specifically into fingerings that you associate with notes. And then with rhythms, you associate it with Hungarian is ta ti ti ta ta. We do 1 and 2 and tn a lot in other places.
Only 25
For example,
left.
Suzuki
Keep up
uses
the good
words
work.
like watermelon to do 16 notes, watermelon, 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 that type of thing. So the idea is you go far beyond that, so you begin to translate that into what Rollo is constantly talking about, the 5 lines and 4 spaces.
Right.
And the idea is you translate that into it, and that's how you
Surgeons are
learn
about
how
end.
to
Make it count.
Hostile
quote
counter
unquote
UAV
read
overhead.
music, right?
Right. Those are the building blocks.
But one of the things that I don't do
Gas is closing in.
when it comes to my own building blocks, whether it comes to video gaming, whether it comes to music, whether it comes to, I always feel like I'm the slowest learner, and I feel like I am employing the most elementary of habits.
Ay, cabrón.
Does that make sense? And
Fire sales done. Prices
but
are
that's
back
not
to normal.
uncommon. For example, some mathmaticians or some
Hostile
people
UAV active.
may still instinctually count on their fingers when they need to think of simple math.
I need to be focused
Oh,
up on
sorry,
this.
comms? Is that what you've been meaning
No,
to say?
I've just been playing and you've been jibbing.
I'm sorry.
This is getting
Next time I talk
irritating,
about my
man.
insecurity and my shortcomings of learning, I'll know
What?
I'll know to shut up. Let you buy guns
Get the
at your
hell
own
outta
pace.
here.
Less than
Come
25
on.
were still standing. They hit us hard that time. but
You
we
went
will
right to the
settle
buy
score.
zone?
Yes.
Did you scope it?
Yes, there was no one.
Be advised,
Came right
resurgence
in.
is no longer active. This is for keep.
Oh, is that it?
18. 4 kills.
It seemed like you got a lot of fights there.
I did. I put on a show, like you said.
That's fun.
It is fun to put on a show. It's irritating when it doesn't work out.
Well, 14 doesn't send you crying.
18 and no.
Oh. Well, it definitely doesn't send you crying, so that...
I don't do the send off with cries and tears and things.
So you don't have... So what I was saying is that probably people count on their fingers and they would be ashamed to say something like that because they're, you know, highly intelligent or whatever. It might give them a sense of shame in the way that they still have a rudimentary way
I can understand.
of processing a larger, complicated formula. I feel like the entire way I do things are in a very rudimentary way, and that's why I want to be so secretive about the process, because I feel like people would judge it as a simpleton. Does that make sense? A way a simpleton approaches something.
What about your approach makes you think that?
Well, for example, when it comes down to Suzuki, Watermelon, 1 and 2 and TN, bridges in the score, marking fingerings, giving half steps and whole steps, knowing where they're fifths, all that sort of thing, I will go through and identify rather than see instinctually as I move through.
I do the same thing.
But it's not like I should feel shame in that, but as one who has to be in control of much of that process consistently, ideally you would hope for somebody that has a skill set in another direction. And that's not always true. But it leads you to believe, for example, when you're a conducting student, particularly in the orchestral world, you might as well go home if you can't play open score. That was really one of the reasons that was really difficult for me to get into a top-notch school for orchestral conducting. It wasn't because I didn't know how to conduct orchestra. It was because I'd get stuck at the open score.
Yeah.
Open score in multiple clefs. I mean, I could stumble my way through a wind passage and then a string passage, because remember you got viola clef at a minimum in that, and then brass, whatever, right? And you have to read them in different staves, and in some cases, you're like in different keys. According to like C concert. I was terrible. I was terrible at it, and some people were brilliant at it. One of the people that was brilliant at it was Leonard Bernstein. He was brilliant, but he was also a fabulous pianist. He wasn't a concert pianist. Another person that was brilliant at it was Michael Wilson Thomas. Is brilliant at it. He is not a concert pianist either, but by normal human standards, he is.
Yeah, man, open score, I couldn't do it. I am one of those rudimentary one thing at a time things, and I mark in my score. Like if it's a weird kind of thing, I'll write the half steps and whole steps. I'll put solfege in weird spots, even if they don't actually are the solfege.
Yeah.
To me, it sounds like this sounds like a sol fa mi or whatever. In my brain, if that's what it sounds like, that's about right there. So I'm all aboard with those kinds of markings and things. I do that. I did that for this past concert. I do it every concert. I always have something. Like it just whatever makes sense to my brain, I write down.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't make sense to anybody else. For my brain, this is the marking that makes me do that thing.
And that is laudable, and that is a great example of sometimes people will look down on that. If you have to write something down, maybe in a way that would look really dumb to someone else, or make you look silly to someone else, it is actually the best way you know how to communicate to yourself how to be awesome.
Yeah, if everyone has their own shorthand for like everything in life, like whether it's music or if you have another profession, you always have some kind of shorthand for yourself for something.
But that hasn't changed the standard, though. The standard, or I guess, when you want to look like the arrogant guy that holds that comes into a rehearsal, or some people want to look like that.
There was a green glowing thing back there. Was that another vibe thing?
With a pencil on the odd chance that they might need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
and you get that vibe from them. But they're not wrong.
Gas is moving.
They're not wrong. They are very skilled people that may not need a pencil.
Mm-hmm.
The issue comes down to how do they approach people who do need that as a tool.
It's like waiters and waitresses that like go in, you know, ask what your order is and don't write it down. You know, they can just memorize it and boom and go.
That's
And
amazing.
That's amazing too. And
Joe,
there's-
my friend Joe's part. I think they're married. Joe's husband. He was one of those. Hey, you get paid, 350 G's a year to work here, and a lot of that is in tips, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean. And yeah, those are the guys that know how to
Enemy soldier
memorize
incoming.
tables of 12
Mhm.
to the tooth.
Hostile
Yeah,
UAV
every single
overhead.
thing about them. That's their skill. That's what they do. Yeah, I mean,
It is
it's
that thing where
impressive. There he is.
what is it?
He's
Yeah,
creeping.
watch out.
He's creepy
Well, I-
crawling.
oh, I'm not putting on a show. I'm sorry. What did you say? You said me to go look for a green thing.
No, that was a long time ago.
Oh,
Don't worry about it on green things.
what do I have?
Hostile UAV in
What's
the
this?
sector.
But I get what you mean, about feeling like those kinds of markings or rudimentary ideas can be judged and looked down upon. I can get that, but what it reminds me
Hostile
of
UAV
is
active.
that stuff that we were talking about, I think a few weeks ago with my psychosis and thinking like that the whole society of the world is judging. It's like
Oh yeah,
who
that
are
was
the
funny,
people,
huh?
but it's also it ties into this then, like who are the people that are judging whatever rudimentary markings you might have or whatever method
Should I
you
shoot him? Oh, it says I should.
Breach the enemy's
That's a
network.
good idea.
Locate their uplink stations and download their intel before they
Yeah.
lock us out.
Scrap us.
Hostile mortar strike in the
Ooh,
area.
someone didn't like that. He was mad. He broke his chopper. Now he's gonna throw a hissy fit.
That's him.
Yeah, he threw some mortars
I
at
just
you.
wanted to shoot his behind to let him know. Actually, he's got to come to me.
Yeah, put a little pop in the ass. He does have to come your way.
Probably got to buy some.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't think you should ever feel bad or self-conscious about whatever things you need to do to make yourself awesome.
Well, to a broader point, I don't, right? I'm old enough now to be okay with the way I learn. Know that other people learn different ways. But in respect to what we experienced this last weekend, and more specifically the discussions I got to have with a very wise person, in the discussion of literacy and how we do things, it has been judged by one system
Enemy
and
drop down
only
to the
one
AO.
system. And it's been judged to be,
Hostile UAV
okay,
active.
that's the right way to do it, right? And that's not necessarily fair, particularly when you think 90% of the people don't do it that way. He's got a head glitch. That's lucky. Come on, Mark. Come on.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
Won't have time.
You're losing ground.
Hostile UAV
Alright.
overhead.
Yeah, just run.
The dumb here. Oh, because that's stupid fun.
There he is.
I panic. Oh shoot! I knew somebody was up there. There's always somebody
That buy
camping
is
that
like
buy.
that buy is like the buy you go
Is
to
that a
die.
real? Is that a real loadout?
That's graveyard die. Yeah, that's a real one.
That's mine.
Yeah.
All right. So I was playing with crappy guns.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, they're having fun over there. Oh no!
I'm going in to get it. Wait, that's
Oh,
not
no.
my loadout.
Hostile UAV overhead.
That's what I meant. It was a
I
fake
thought for
loadout.
sure it wasn't. Oh my gosh, I'm very sorry. You gotta go though.
I know. I got very lucky with these two weapons.
You sure did. Ooh, he was not.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Okay, I'm still trying to get out of here.
Nicely
Okay.
done,
Whoa.
dude. Okay, here we
This
are
is-
now.
This has only
Right
been a
about
2-kill
now.
game.
Oh, there's a guy in the cave. Guy in the cave.
The
Guy
enemy
in
locked
the
us out
cave?
of
Yeah.
their network.
Nice call.
Hostile UAV in
Gotta
this
stay in
sector.
there. There's a guy over here.
He's got no choice. Ooh, low ammo.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices
Don't worry.
have been reduced.
Well, that was quite convenient.
Do I have everything I need? I need, that was dumb. Come on, Mark. So I got an ISO.
I don't know. Do you have an SMG?
No, I don't. I don't think. No.
No.
Hostile UAV overhead.
It's nasty
But-
too.
I don't know what gun that is, dude. B.A. Baracus. That
25
thing.
remaining.
Baracus.
B.A. Baracus, dude.
B.A. Baracus.
Do you
Who
know
the hell
who
is
B.A.
that?
Baracus is?
No.
Hostile
Okay, that's
UAV
Mr.
active.
T in the A-Team. About as badass a dude as you can
That's his
get.
real name, B.A. Baracus.
B.A.
I
Baracus.
didn't know his real
People
Watch your
just
space.
called him Mr.
Resurgence
T,
window
though.
is ending.
There
But
was
his
a
name
major
was
gassy
B.A.
right there.
Baracus as the character.
There was a big gassy back there.
There was?
Yeah.
Who shot that dude?
Hostile
That's what.
UAV
That guy. That's what I was worried about.
You got gas
I didn't want to go
moving
back there because I'm like, who shot that guy to get that gassy down there? And I'm like, I shouldn't stay there
Oh.
because I'm gonna get punished.
So why do you listen to me?
I do.
You
I did.
shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Oh,
You should not listen to me. Now when it comes to this game, I'm clearly
No,
not,
no.
not giving the good advice.
you get. Here you go, gloomy Gus. Everybody forgot my birthday talk.
Nah, man, I'm
Not
giving
good
you
enough
bad
to have
advice.
friends.
Is that what I'm saying?
You're right. Not good enough to have friends. Why
Those are
didn't
the things
anybody
I
ever
said.
tell you that? Did you have anything? Please say you do. I'm going in the gas to get it.
Ooh,
Almost died because of it.
it's alright, you're still here. Here we go.
Not
Hostile
bad.
UAV in this sector.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Not bad at all.
I'm gonna let him go swim, whatever the fuck that is.
Happy beach
Oh,
time
no.
to you. Him
What
too?
is it with? All right. These sneaky devils dropping. See, that's why I don't drop down into these gopher holes.
This is the end game.
Gopher
They
holes.
are gopher
They
holes.
are gopher holes.
People
you end
are
up
everywhere.
stuck
Dead
underground
body
like
plates
a dum-dum.
everywhere. I'm in the middle. I'm not even trying not to fight. Come on, fucking Hercules over here.
Let's do this.
Let's do this, you pussies. Pussy cats in the British
Oh,
way.
there he is by the carport.
This
Oh, that dude too.
what?
You were one of 25
What?
remaining.
I
Learn
told
from
you.
the loss.
There he is over by the
Failure
carport.
is a wise teacher.
What in there is carport?
Those.
Go down, move!
You mean the market?
They're like the overhangs we put cars and stuff. There's motorcycles in
Like-
most of them.
Something foodish,
God.
foodish stuff. Like yeah,
Right
car
here,
park.
no, you know,
There,
you get,
see there's the
you
car
get
park.
a double round. I had a double round. You get a double round. Go on, get.
I don't
you
know if I
another.
was that entertaining.
Get you
First of
another.
all, I'm gonna put a new charm on it.
Ooh. Do
My
you know what the
girl
maximum
needs a
level
new
is yet?
charm. What?
Do you know what the max? You got 569. Wow. Do you know what the maximum level is yet?
I don't. You can check that.
Curious.
Yeah, my girl needs a new. Okay, what's her first weapon? We're gonna change that to the Singletary. All right? Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Our first weapon is gonna be Singletary. She needs to be carrying that, and that, and that. Perk package. Let's see what that is.
Let's see. 650. All right.
We got a long way to go. When does the season change?
I don't know. Season 4.
Oh, we have a lot of Singletaries.
April. No, wait a minute.
We must have said that quite a few
Wait a
times.
second.
What?
June 14 is season 4. So yeah, we have got to get going. Yeah.
They'll have a double XP weekend.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Yeah.
Man, I have a long weekend coming up with that. Well, I've got lots of long weekends coming up. Remind me next year to remember that Memorial Day weekend is the official beginning of nothing.
It should be the official beginning of nothing.
Of nothing.
I know.
We're going to hold our principles and our schedule to that.
We'll just have to make sure that nothing happens.
Oh,
I mean, I gotta put together Rise whole summer camp schedule. Like, I gotta start momming better.
You
All
were
that-
thinking the same thing.
See, this is why it all works.
What?
You can just razz.
Oh, I knew which charm I wanted.
This is the gold.
Yeah, no, the gray, charcoal,
Oh. Yeah, that one.
deep Russian blue. Russian blue is how I refer to that color.
Yeah. Like our kitty. Is she still there? Oh.
Oh, there's such depth to that color. Man, if you could
Check
swim
weapons
in
and gear.
that
We're holding
color.
for deployment.
Well, when you think about Jimi Hendrix, you certainly associate him with Purple Haze, but people don't realize that that's allegorical as well. It's not just about weed.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to tell people that most of the season is semi-based on... its original concept was based on all...
Warm-up is over. Stand by for
I would
deployment
call
or
them
warning.
rock and roll. All iconic rock and roll. It's hard to say Jimmy's rock and roll, but all and Beatles is rock and roll, but all iconic stuff.
Stay alive till time expires.
Because I knew
Secure
it wanted to be
deployment.
Little. I knew I
Breakpoint
wanted
speed
it to
of the
be
clock.
Little Wing. I was really struggling with Bedrock because I kept going back and forth from this idea
Enemy dropping into the AO.
of foundational / Riders on the Storm. So when you think Bedrock, you also there's an implication of water above it. Do you think that way, or am I the only one that thinks that way?
With Bedrock, I usually think foundational, not necessarily beneath water. But that, like, I think Bedrock, I think like the
Hostile
base, like
UAV
the
active.
beginning.
Maybe because I grew up next to the ocean.
You know what I honestly think?
What?
Hostile counter
Bedrock?
UAV is active.
First thing I think is the Flintstones.
Yeah,
In all honesty,
you
the
can't
first
escape that
thing
either.
that pops in my head, your Bedrock, Flintstones.
Hey, that's fine with me. That's fine with me if some people bring that to the table. Because it was going to be Welcome to the Machine. And now next, a year from now, I really feel like it's going to be Welcome to Neverland. Doesn't that make sense to you?
Welcome to Neverland.
Welcome to Neverland.
That could be cool.
So Rising to Return is that big question mark. But I don't think anybody, by the time we as a group of people go through this experience of the season together, will really want to differentiate between what the machine is, other than that they can go back and forth or exist. So I don't want it to be ominous, because when you hear Pink Floyd, when you hear the Pink Floyd version, when you hear Pink Floyd sing it,
The
it
version.
is the version.
The one there is.
It is a dark song.
It is a dark song.
It is a non-redeeming song, and that's where the original idea came from, this dark place. But reflecting upon it now, it doesn't have to be as dark as I originally perceived it. And in fact, now that I'm moved past much of it, there are so many positives about it
Hostiles deploy the counter UAV.
that are really astonishing. Am I playing? What am I doing? Am I just running around with a pistol? Have I been just running around with a pistol?
Not the whole time, no.
All right.
You've been playing.
Tell me to lock it in. I'm not here in
Lock
the
it
game.
in.
There's a
Put
guy
on
over
a show.
there.
We're talking about all kinds of crazy stuff. Time to put on a show. Run around. Find some stuff.
But nobody, I don't think anybody tunes into this.
Just running around.
No, running around and talking about artistic concepts in Warzone. That's
No.
my niche.
It may
It's
not.
everybody's niche.
It may not
Enemy
fit.
soldier
I was
incoming.
just saying it may not fit everybody's niche, but it certainly is something interesting and different.
It's everybody's niche.
Talking abstract artistic musical concepts while playing Ashika. Oh man,
Man,
I hate
you.
those guys. Those guys are
Yes.
dumb.
I'm gonna have to play cat and mouse. I get it.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
Ah!
That was close.
That was
He
close.
was pissed.
Hostile
That
UAV
was.
overhead.
Did he yell at you?
Well, it's unfortunate because usually those guys in a situation where I only have a pistol and he knew I only had a pistol.
You gotta reload or grab
Yeah.
whatever gun he had for sure.
I'm grabbing the wrong stuff and he didn't have a gun.
Dang. All right. Well, you got spotted somewhere up there. So. Oh, spotted over there. Ah.
We're detecting vulnerability in the enemy's network. Locate their uplink stations and secure their intel before they go offline.
Oh. Oh man.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, he's
Son of a
back. Got played up or something at some point.
Got this motherfucker.
Oh.
I gotta get. Who saw me? Him again?
Shoot.
No, another
It's
dude.
another dude. What is going on? Things are getting wild. Things are
Hostile
getting
counter
wild around
UAV
here.
overhead.
Whoa. Get your scope on, Mark. Get your reticle in the right place. So he saw me over here. I
Shotgun.
need something. I need a better support than this. So,
First of all, not
so we're gonna go ahead and go with the shotgun.
All right.
Or no, we're gonna go with this
All
guy.
right. LMG. All right. Ooh. I heard
It's a lot of bullets. But she's sniper support. Let's remember this.
We got major time sniper support.
Got a head glitch over here,
What's a head glitch?
where you can barely see me. You can just see my head,
Gas is closing in.
and it's easier to fight this way. I mean, or you have a competitive advantage this way
Mm-hmm.
because where do I want to go? I got a long gun.
Yeah, you
Man,
do.
that I want to get rid of. I do want to make my way to the loadout. Who was that guy that saw me?
I don't know.
I think he might be on a roof out here.
It doesn't see you now.
Do we have a store around here? Oh, there he
not
is.
that I can see. Wait, look behind you. Did they not die?
Oh, let's do this. I'll go pink, baby. I don't like that. This is a one shot. That's crazy.
All right. We're having fun around here.
I haven't had fun with a sniper in a while, huh?
Well, we're having some fun today.
The enemy resecured their network. It's over.
It's over. That always sounds so devastating.
I want to keep this snipe.
Why
We got-
not? Why not have a snipe game?
Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted.
That was a miss. Oh man, I need to know the range on these things. Can I hit him in the head? Where? How far?
Well, let's see what happens here.
Thought I saw somebody.
I'm keeping an eye out.
Oh yeah, I see.
Way down there.
You
Hey.
made the top 25. Nicely done.
Got this guy. It's
Gas is inbound.
There he is. He's just hiding in the corner.
Did I kill him? Did I kill the other guy?
Not the,
Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
Hostile counter UAV is active.
he tried.
I want to go toe to toe with those punks.
He tried
I
really
hate him.
hard. He tried really hard.
Did he have a better gas mask than me?
I didn't see one. But you definitely need some ammo.
Ooh, thank you. You have an ammo box?
No.
I need to kill him. Nice play, buddy. Nice
Oh.
play. He got me enough
Man.
for that guy to get me.
Yep.
I should have killed him instantly.
Be advised, resurgence is
But
no longer
he,
active.
that was
This
a
is
nice
for
move. Ooh,
Oh, and that guy just cleaned up.
nice play on him.
All right, here we go. You got
I
enough
know I'm
cash.
not going to Little
no
Free yet.
buys.
I'm gonna go scare him if I get a gun.
You sure did get a gun. Ooh, and a rank up. Well, isn't that fun? Ooh, sin nombre.
You didn't have any plates?
remaining. Give it up.
Wonder if you did though.
Oh,
Only
good
10
game.
remain.
Good
Ooh,
game. I'll take
yeah,
it. It
that
was
was
a good game.
That
It
was a
took
good
me.
game.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I got caught in my world and started playing with pistols just because I get fun and just want to shoot people with pistols. Well, they have ARs, but
It is fun to shoot people with pistols while they have ARs. And to feel 9 kills, yeah,
and
man.
to just feel.
Well, they have all there's many feels that can go through one's mind.
You know, there's something about I love about Call of Duty in the morning. Is you can just breathe.
Why?
It's just you have that sensation of exhale and then hold and then inhale and then watermelon head. It's then you start studying scripture.
After you're done with the, decapitation and stuff.
Well, you've got to put yourself in the right mindset when you read the Old Testament.
Well, the Old Testament God's pretty mad. Oh, man. Oh, it is time to get the game going. Man, I'm excited about the little town Memorial Day parade.
I'm excited about the fact that institutions are embracing more of the content creation side of the art.
Use the time to practice.
That's way different than what I'm excited about.
Okay. So we're excited about two different things. You talk about yours.
No,
What?
mine sounds stupid now.
What do you mean?
I'm like, I like our little town Memorial Day parade. You're like, I like
Enemy dropping into
institutions
the AO.
that do specific things about learning styles and blurg, smart stuff.
Wow.
I'm like,
I
oh,
am boring.
oh, I just shot that dude like fireworks. Fireworks,
Enemy soldier
no.
incoming.
That's the kind of
Training is over.
conversation.
Time to see what you have learned.
I gotta have that gun back. That's my favorite gun.
So anyway, back to yours. What was making you happy?
The little town Memorial Day parade.
Oh, the town Memorial Day parade.
Yeah.
Memorials make me happy too.
Oh, I want to put our flag back up. Now
Yes.
we have the bracken pulled.
Yeah, now that we got
Make
it,
officially.
we're locked in for those painters, right? Did you tell, what's
So,
his name?
I emailed him again, and I'm like, hey, we wanted to see if we get an estimate for the whole deal together.
Survive the timer
And
to
so,
secure redeployment.
Because
Earn
he's
points
following
to
up,
speed
he's like,
the
so what do you think
countdown.
about the estimate? And I said, well, the guy says, can we see about maybe doing all of it? And so I'm waiting for him to get back to me about
Enemy dropping into the
updating.
AO.
And if he can't do like an all of it right now, then like, then fine, we'll just do the exterior. But if
But
we
we're
can get a
definite. Yes,
deal-
you told them we're definite.
Yeah.
You signed the contract, everything,
I did not
right?
sign a contract yet, no, because I wanted to see if there's an updated estimate for this plus the interior.
We need to sign the contract. I can't say that enough.
¿Qué dijiste? Gonna take more than that.
Okay, well,
We know we lock him in for that price. That's great. We like his price. We like what he's giving us. We lock him in
Yep.
immediately.
yeah, no, I responded to
Phew.
today, and I am.
It's still till late August. That sucks, but
Damn.
you think we can get that old grill out?
Yeah.
I think we can. I think we're strong enough now. Couple
think we are
gloves.
strong enough
Just get
now.
it out of there.
Yeah, tomorrow, so pretty much right after she gets on the bus, we go straight to Avon and pick up the truck.
And it's not that much stuff now that I think about it. It's really that big chasm of stuff downstairs.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of that.
Winter clothes.
There's a ton of clothes, like so many clothes. On both.
That clearly we
Damn
never
it.
use.
No, there's a couple of things in there I have pulled out, and I know there's a couple of my normal summer dresses that I always wear that are right on top that I want to take out. But I'm gonna say there's approximately 2% of the stuff in there that I actually need or use.
Okay, so here's a plan. Let's see what you think about this. All the clothes that are just questionable,
Hostile dropping
let's
into the
just
area.
take up
Watch the
to
skies.
the guest bedroom. Because either way,
Damn it. How is it for me?
either way, if it's true that there is a significant amount of clothes that we'll want to keep from that downstairs bin,
There's
A,
some.
we know
yeah,
they need to be washed.
Absolutely.
B, we know the bins
On
need to be
contract here.
cleaned.
Yes.
And 3, we can get that out of our mind for the day.
Right. Well, because the good news is those bins are solid. Like, should not be
Hostile
tossing those.
UAV active.
And then the rest just
Bounty
simply
target
comes.
has been marked.
The reason why I
Kill them
suggest
all.
bringing it up there, and this is really boring conversation, but the reason why I suggest that bringing up there
Enemy dropping
is
into
because
the
we
AO.
both you and I want to redo the closets so that it really works for you
Primary
and it
objective
really
complete.
works for me.
All targets eliminated.
There is
Bosnia,
so
hostiles
much
deploy
wasted
the
space
counter
on my
UAV.
end that could be effective for you and vice versa. Like if that one
Yeah.
area, I mean, I see no reason that we need drawers that go to heaven. Stairway to heaven
No,
style of
no,
drawer
I
set.
don't think so.
Although it is very convenient to have it in there.
Well, that sucks. Dude, I have 1 kill and I've died, I think, 7 times now.
Okay, so let's talk about shorts. We have not talked about shorts and what I have learned about shorts.
Hostile airstrike incoming.
This is the business side.
Hostile counter UAV is active.
Shorts, from what I have gathered, and this is information that's probably a month old, so things could have changed, month to 3 weeks old, but all the content advisors, the people who advise in content creators or potential content creators, specifically in the medium of streaming, and more specifically for us in the medium of gaming. But broadly, to grow your channel and get them
Be
to
advised,
watch
we're
your
picking up
short
signals from
form
enemy uplink
videos
stations in the area.
or your long
Locate
form
them and secure
videos,
their intel before they go dark.
which I consider to be 8 to 12 minutes. You'll want to do a short
Hostile
and
UAV
multiple
overhead.
shorts that attract them to your channel to get them to watch your long form videos. And that's really the trick of shorts. The first taste is, free.
Right.
You keep giving them the first taste
The first taste is always free.
until you attract them to your channel. But that's just the base of it. So we get it, right? You put out shorts consistently. People that are really serious will put out at least 1 a day. And those shorts will be something either that, if they're a content creator in the world of gaming, something funny that happened in their previous session or in one of their recording sessions that's not broadcast, in their practice. And they'll put that out. And slowly but surely, if you're a Warzone lover, somebody like us would begin to pop up through shorts. Not through long form video necessarily, but just through shorts.
And they have to be vertical and they have to be under 1 minute.
Or they have to be way under a minute.
Typically under 30 seconds.
Typically under 30 seconds. The strategy I want to take with the artists and well, the
Gas is closing in.
the board, what the hell are they gonna do?
Oops.
They're just gonna, sorry.
Bosnia, hostiles deploy the counter UAV.
Where is he? Alright. Never mind. Don't know where he is.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Go over here and steal stuff and run away.
Hostile UAV active.
I know, I can see the little thing.
The enemy locked us out of
Is
their
comms
network.
done?
You missed your chance.
Yes.
What was I talking about?
I'm not sure.
I was talking about something. Nice shot. I was talking to specifically how this may play out in what would be episodic episodes. An episodic format to what is traditionally seen
25 are still active in the AO.
as an expression of a certain art form. Rather than it being more of an
Oh my god, I'm
expression
so mad about that.
of the human experience, utilizing tools of great composers, great artists, to underlie
Buy station here.
You're losing ground.
Buy station here.
an event that is transpiring. Maybe that's the difference. Maybe an event that's transpiring. That will help people understand that the reason why I'm not gonna do
Hostile UAV in this sector.
not gonna say, hey, we're doing Benjamin Britten's War Requiem in March, is because that's a very Ars Nova. Wait, no, Ars Nova is new. Ars Antiqua, is that what it was? What was it? Ars Antiqua?
I don't know.
That's a very, I believe now, in my way of thinking, that's a very antiquated look at where and why the art form should be displayed. It should be done in an episodic way so that when the assembly gathers, that all of us have journeyed through, for example, you, or through another artist in the ensemble, their experience, even if they choose not to even talk about it. But if they wanted to, like, complain or show frustration or tell a joke about it or anything, because they all have followers that love to see them in funny things. Now, not many content.
Again.
Okay.
I'm mad. That was irritating.
So the broad scope of this concept is really to emulate an ever progressive and evolving, what they call them back in the 90s, reality art. And that reality is forecasting the landscape. I'll just say forecasting the landscape.
I've lost you.
All right, so I'm taking you on 4 episodes. Little Wing, Yuletide, which will be interesting, I think, to a lot of people. And then you've got Bedrock, and then you're finishing with Rising to Return. Question mark. I like to underscore that. but maybe I won't. And then, so you're looking at it as each thing that you see is a show. It is quasi
Check your gear and weapons.
exhibition and quasi performing art. Living and performing.
Okay.
And that living, it's going to be hard for me to explain and concentrate. Here, take the wheel. That living,
I need to get. I need
yes.
to flip it.
I'm going to have to start over again. But every person in this ensemble journey, that's why I'm so serious about wanting everybody to be on this journey the entire time.
Yeah.
So that we all collectively
Practice is over. The real fight begins now.
begin to understand as a group of people that have literally laid it all out on the line to continue in their profession. Some not so much as others, but really made it a priority.
Yeah. Because it has to matter that much. You know.
Their story matters just as much as mine, just as much as the music's, just as much as the episode. And everybody could be coming for different reasons, but they're all coming because they have been involved from in the narrative from the very beginning.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I really like the idea of, the continuous narrative. I think is going to be really fascinating, and how the different exhibitions are going to kind of
Hostile UAV active.
roll from one to the other and flow from one to the next. I'm just going to be curious to see what folks think about a different concept. I think it's going to be fascinating.
And I like the way you say it. When you say it like that, it doesn't sound all that revolutionary, right? That
it's
sounds
not-
like,
it's
hey, here's the
fascinating.
theme. The theme is Metamorphosis, and here's the different concerts in Metamorphosis. And each concert has a theme, and then all the music's going to relate to the theme. Yes, that's true. Yes, that's very true. However, the music is going to be different, because it's the music that I want to do. So it's going to start there. The objective is not necessarily, hey, I'm doing Heinrich Schütz, or hey, I'm doing any piece for any various reason other than I want to do it. And I think the 80% of it the artists will love. The 20% they don't love, they'll get, okay, this is why he has to do that or whatever. That's just been typically our MO with our artists. But this would be preventing it in a very different way.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
Because, for example, let's say I was a member of the ensemble, and I was going through a time in my life where everything
Bounty
was very
targets
distorted.
identified. You are clear to engage.
And you were in this constant loop of feedback, and it was impossible to break out of until you did. And one of those examples of someone who did was used all the distortion and feedback as the art form itself, right? So we start that way. That is a little wing out of a lot of things, let me tell you.
That's a complicated concept.
That's a complicated concept, and has a lot to say about society, and not all of it good.
No, not all of it good.
And so Little Wing is built out of distortion because it's distorted to think that there is this Phoenix moment, because for a while in our community it did feel like there was a super bloom. Is that fair enough?
Yes.
It did feel like there was a super bloom all of a sudden post-COVID, activity up the wazoo. And then what retracted was the enthusiasm, the visual enthusiasm or the most mathematical manifestation of that was just how many people were attending concerts.
Right.
Well done.
That's the most, tangible thing you can see.
And one of the things I was so encouraged by, even though the numbers have been much lower than I'd want them to be, both in the audience and the artists themselves, I'm seeing a gradual progression towards enthusiasm in the way that I want to. But
Yes.
the malaise that people are feeling, I believe, is as much related to the reprioritization of what meaning is
Yeah.
and what is meaningful. And for some, that meant a deep depression of not having anything that was meaningful outside of what they did from 8 to 5, or where they hung out from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And outside of that, there was nothing.
A lot of things were very clearly redefined.
And you take depression out of the picture, or that's impossible to do. But the malaise that set in like a fog, like a San Francisco Bay Area fog, it just that's head glitch.
Yep, I see exactly.
That's
what
head
you mean
glitch in a nutshell.
now. Yep. I see exactly what you mean.
It's set in like a fog, at least in my mind. And that malaise is just as much a part of the distortion and a part of the little wing. Because with a lot of artists that, including myself, I'll talk about myself, but
Are you kidding?
for me, it was very hard to reclaim a love. It was very hard to reclaim it because it took so much from you.
Alright, I'm clearly not locked in right now.
Oh well, keep me locked in. I'm locked in. I want to play again. I want to play
I'm
again. I
not
want to
locked
fight.
in.
I want to fight. I guess that's it. That's what I need to communicate. I haven't communicated it well right now. I understand that. But to the board, to the artists, and for Sarah and Tommy, I need to make sure that I am striving to put this into writing, and the writing that I put it into is well refined and thoughtful, but appealing to both the heart and the fiscally minded at the same time. It
Yeah.
must be one document.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fiscally minded is going to be the toughie. It may be the artists that are the toughie. My thought is the fiscally minded is going to be tough.
I believe I'm on the same page with that. I think the artists are going to be really invigorated with a new idea and new ways of doing things, and yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think experimenting with cool different effects, like getting lights into the dome and
Well,
that
that's
kind of stuff.
where it's going to start. I don't want to go too far, but that is where it has to start, with light. With light. How are we going to use light? And how intentional are we going to be with the beauty of that light? And that's very important to me. And we've got to get on that too. Is that the trees, or however they cannot create a barrier between me and the audience. They must, or me and the congregants. I need to call them the congregants. Me and the congregants. So that it feels like they're observing as opposed to participating.
Right.
And the wall was built by the streaming, for sure. It was clearly two different audiences that I had to address, which is okay.
Yeah.
But didn't work for the in-person experience in the way that I wanted. And in the short term, live streaming the events in the quality that we insist upon.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be an iPad.
Enough training.
It's not
Now
going
we
to be.
face the enemy
It's
for
not
real.
going to be streamed.
No, it's going to be either all of it or none of it. Either they're going
Yes.
to do it right or we're not going to do it.
Closed caption, the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
Multiple angles. Beautiful. Anyway, that's not the point. Again, I think trying to look at it as the way to get back to normal is the way people are looking at live streaming in some ways.
Survive the countdown to earn
To
redeployment.
get back to
Secure
revenue
kills
norm.
to speed up the time.
Right, right. So to
When I
find-
believe our revenue is going to come from very alternate sources, it's going to be from people who want to see our story go on, our show go on, our belief in what we're doing, in the hardships and the painful times, in the mad at me times, in the most awful times about what it means to be a functioning artist in this society. I believe would be compelling, not only to,
Oh, buy station thing.
oh, there were nice call. I'll meet you. I'm going to the buy station.
Take myself to my buy zone. Yeah, we need to get a little locked in here.
Yeah.
We need to have some locked in.
Have me talk about something other than art. Let's do that. I'll have a good time.
I probably need to focus.
'Cause that's all I've done today, and I don't want to think about it anymore.
So back to chord management,
Yes.
making things look beautiful.
Well, okay,
Simple.
so the shorts, you can really issue yourself a challenge. Like if you're consistent in VODs, and I would say consistent once,
Hostile
twice a
counter
week,
UAV
Okay.
overhead.
but again, I am gonna have to agree that timing is everything. You make it
Hostile
consistent,
UAV
people will be
active.
consistent.
Yep. Yep. That's the truth.
And they're gonna forgive you 5 minutes or the other, but they are going to love you if it's exactly the right time. All right,
And
lock
you,
me
you
in
are
here.
someone that really respects and is precise
Remember-
about time.
Yeah. Anyway, that's exactly right. Thanks for saying that, but
So let's jump in.
but we would owe it if people would want to tune in and hear us talk about stuff. It wouldn't be fair to say, hey, you know, Dawes said, come on over
Hostile
on
UAV
Friday
in
night. We're starting the party around 8-ish or something, and then all of a sudden you're not on until 9:15.
Yeah,
That's not cool.
that's not cool.
So it's no wonder that people lose subscribers. It's no wonder that that comes down to consistency. It's damn near like what we do. You have a consistent schedule. You have a consistent way of learning things, particularly when you're in a ensemble that has to perform often twice weekly and a lot of material.
You a pistol, what are you doing?
Oh yeah.
Like, get out of here, plate up, get out.
Have you seen a gun? Or I'm just missing stuff. This guy's still shooting it.
Oh,
Got it.
can mortar him.
Where is he?
I don't know. He deserves some mortars on him.
He could have charged me. Could be coming for him.
Where'd you go, buddy?
I don't like what I'm doing. I'm not
I
playing.
was just thinking that. I'm like, I'm not digging the whole running around down the middle of nowhere thing.
Oh.
Hostile counter UAV is active.
Now I gotta go get his stuff.
Got a lot of money.
I got a couple of plates.
That's right here.
Come on.
Nope.
No, there was a gassy though.
Good one.
Hostile dropping into the area.
Oh, was
Watch
I
the
wrong?
skies.
Yeah.
Filthy
sorry.
lies.
It was filthy lies. All over the place, so filthy.
Hostile UAV overhead.
It's those stupid little.
Be advised, we're picking up signals
Didn't you
from
king
enemy
yourself
uplink stations
tonight?
in the
Did.
area.
It went
Locate them and
badly.
secure their intel before they go dark.
Actually, that was my best game.
Ali the King.
Played it up, played it up.
Oh. I'm gonna need you to be less subtle than singing, because I'm just gonna start singing the played it up song with you and not know that you're actually communicating words to me.
Played it up, son.
Played it up song makes me hungry thinking about plating it up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
You
yeah.
think I would have found a gas? Just a limited.
Wait, check back where you were in that corner again.
How am I missing you?
Another guy came running out.
Out of here?
Yeah.
Make a move one way or the other?
He went toward the right, but I think he went around. Yeah.
There he is.
Enemy soldier incoming.
What was he doing? Like, you
Something.
see him like spinning around? And
Something.
I felt bad for him. I was like,
Yeah, I don't know. He was doing a little spinnaroos.
he's coming right back. You can have it, buddy. Those are bad weapons.
Yeah. You could get him from here, though.
You got gas moving in.
You get the long sight if you really want him.
Kind of
We went
fool's
around this
gold here.
corner.
He's got his loadie and I don't.
There he is.
Whoa.
Ooh. Somebody else.
You go in the water.
He's coming out of the way.
Oh, this is a bad gun. Got him. I have another guy on me. Alright. What do we got? Better. Wait. Is that
Shotgun.
a shotgun?
He has a custom shotgun.
What?
It's green. It's odd.
You might need it if the camper's in here.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
Here comes the gas in it right now.
Last uplink station is now offline. We've lost our chance at that intel.
I had to make it.
Yep.
I may have to buy another, but I have
Fire
No.
sale
Yeah,
active.
good.
too much
Buy
money
station
not to
prices
try to
have
get
been
it there.
reduced.
You need SMG of some kind.
I know what I need.
You know what you need.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
You know what?
He only has 8 bullets.
Well, until then, I'm gonna use these.
All right, let's lock or lock here. Top 25 situation.
Guy down here. Come on.
Surgeons is about to end.
Ah, that's me. That's me. That's me. That's all me. I only had 30 bullets in that gun. All me.
Only 25 remain.
Alright. Got lots of cash. You're in the gas. You're in the gas. You're in the gas.
My station here.
Fire sales over. Adjusting prices.
Is he coming? That's right.
Enemy dropping into
let
the
her know.
AO.
Yep. I
Be
should let her
advised,
go.
resurgence is no
That's
longer
all
active.
my
This
fault.
is for keeps.
I egoed the whole thing because I had knocked her. And
Supply crates have been
I felt
restocked.
very satisfied by knocking her.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Oh, moly.
Oh, let him be the fodder. No! He didn't go for it.
25 remain. We lost that one. but
Oh,
we'll come back
That was
stronger
fair and
next time.
square.
Women.
What I get?
Swimmers.
25th place? What's up?
I was just checking face. Alright, I gotta get this going. Alright,
We're losing ground.
Alright, get it in. Let's not
I had
spectate
one
the
good
dude
game.
that killed me.
I had one, my bad. Right? I had one good game, and it was a really good game. And since then, I've been going downhill.
I'm gonna hope that these goddamn monsters are cold.
Yes, please, Inspire One.
Oh, okay.
So live your life. But I haven't heard that song in a while, actually.
So there's this guy. So how it comes full circle. Here's how the conversation comes full circle.
Okay.
So these guys, there was a video I watched today about a guy
Oh, thank you for the monster.
using the short, the idea of shorts. Did 100 shorts, one each day for 100 days, and
Really?
watched. You know, it wasn't like a sales gimmick guy. You know, hey, if you just try my product. But he said he used it as an experiment to see how it might affect his channel, how it might affect the algorithm. Turns out he had pretty positive results, and he had some pitfalls, some ones that did well, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't about what you make on those things, because shorts are like you make nothing.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you had, that's one person working for one objective. If you had 30 people
Warm up while you can.
working
We'll
for
deploy
the
soon.
same objective, it's a much different game plan. Do you understand what I mean? And they're all in your narrative. Let's just say you're my buddy, we'll call him PJ. And no one gives a shit about Mark Singleton in PJ's world. In fact, in PJ's world, they're a little bit perturbed with Mark because they don't like the rep he picks, or
Whatever.
he's too
Preparation is
progressive
done.
or whatever,
Now you deploy
right?
your
You know,
warhead.
that in repertoire choice. Fill in the blank. And he could be frustrated about the same thing. And they follow him on that journey, and perhaps it remains frustration. Doubtful, but perhaps
Doubtful.
you get with the person that says, "Oh well, I actually, that part I hated, I like it more now for different reasons."
Grumble,
right?
grumble. Yeah.
But
Allies
his
have time
people
expires
that
to
want to
secure
hear about
deployment.
what he
Earn points to
thinks
speed up the clock.
are actually in with them. Now, how many of these people are in person? That's another question. That's banking
That's a whole
on
other
the fact that
landscape,
you're YouTube short. Can you be, like myself, that's what I'm testing out. Can I be vulnerable enough to put myself out there? I have shown one person only what we have done. And that person has been kind enough to show me theirs. I haven't looked at it yet, but I mean, this person may have a lot of people watching his material. But whatever the case may be, it's not public because it's been a personal decision based out of anxiety, based out of fear of rejection, old school. Like, is she gonna like me? Is she not?
Yeah, that's totally legit. You know, putting anything out there, of course.
So to expect that the artist might want to do that is a little out there. But to expect that they would be willing to forward something that might have made them laugh, that is true about what they're doing. Like, think of any example that we've done in the last year that has just been so impossibly hard that it just becomes funny.
Like, what?
I don't know. We've had several examples. AFK. Execute him. Execute him. Execute him. There we go.
Probleme.
We get credit every time you do that.
I'm muerto.
A muerto. But that's where it becomes my job to sell this idea. They're sold on the product. Hopefully.
Objective is to
And they
eliminate
like
all
the
bounty
product,
targets.
hopefully.
Oh yeah. See if I can do anything with this.
If I can sell them on the concept, and it's not sell them on the idea like, oh hey, yeah, we'll do it, Mark. We'll sing the concert. No. That's not what I'm asking for, and that's why I'm asking for a solid group of 6. No matter what.
That's what happens.
I don't think everybody wants to commit to that journey, though. Gotta be honest.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
I don't know. It may be intriguing to some people. I don't think people are gonna say, yeah, no way, that's too hokey for me. Singleton's gonna choose weird music. I don't think people are... I can't jeopardize that trust with my audience either. Like, I can't just suddenly... What do I call it? Phil Collinsing them? You Phil Collins them?
Phil Collins, them. I haven't heard that one, no.
It's where you take a song like, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. So what's the most famous part of that song?
Oh, we watched that thing, yeah.
Yes, it is the aggressive... First of all, the drum playing is aggressive throughout the entire song. But he takes it to 11 at the beginning of that drum solo that everybody wants to be a part of. Every kid that ever watched the Muppets and wanted to be Animal for just a second.
Oh my god. Everybody wants to be Animal.
And then... Well, then they go off and be whoever they want to be. I gotta believe, though, that the first time you pick up drums, you're not sitting there like thinking, combo jazz. Here's the brush. I'm only using one tom, one snare, one ride. Hi-hat. As minimal as possible. Maybe you have 3 things.
We're detecting vulnerability in the enemy's network. Locate their uplink station.
Guys can
secure
make
their
a
intel
sound,
before they
can
go
make an
offline.
amazing sound out of one ride, one snare, one hi-hat, and a bass drum. And it is liquid. They can make it sound as wet or as dry, like funked out as hell as you need it to be.
Oh man, I gotta try this thing. I've never tried a crossbow.
This is gonna go horribly.
I know.
And my hands still smell like my mom's.
Why?
Because of that candle. Okay, so you guys that everybody listening at home or on the road, we get I don't know who had this good idea. Who had this good idea to get this candle that becomes lotion on your skin?
My mom gave it to me. And I like it a lot.
Who gave it to you?
My mom gave it to me, and I like it a lot.
So for many men like me, they do not wish for their wife to smell like their mother.
You fought hard out there. Return to base.
No,
for
it's
free.
true. I
But
know
that's
it's
not
it
what
kind
I'm-
of.
that's not what
I
I'm
know
saying.
it
I'm
can be
pissed about-
heartbreaking.
No,
What?
I'm mad about the game.
Well, I was saying, what, you're mad about your mom?
No, I'm mad about the game. Dummy, dumb, dumb. I
Okay,
got 32nd place in that nonsense festival.
that's worse than That's better than I've done.
No, it's not. Pretty crappy.
You could. I'm gonna go through this game. You're gonna switch up the pace for the last game
What do you mean?
tonight. You're gonna play mini battle royale on Al Mazrah.
Okay, so what is it? Pretty much the same
Same
thing
game.
as Ashika, like size wise.
Yes, except you do go to the gulag. That's
So,
the difference. You
got it.
do only have.
It's old.
You have one life. You get a chance at a second.
Got it. I'll try that. Yeah.
So you probably will. What am I gonna call her?
Oh, we got stuff to do. 3 cash registers.
looking at
2
her-
kills while at Al Malik International.
For
start
anybody
contract.
that's a real game buff, I look at her like quiet. And so yes, I did want to dress her in a very beautiful black uniform that's very beautiful. She makes her look very beautiful. So I went with all black, but then I don't know, I felt more warrior with her. So I like the all black version of her. The only thing I don't like about this skin is her eyes, because her eyes are really beautiful. Her whole, yeah.
Yeah, she's got it going. Or you gotta hit start though.
Well, I can look at operators.
I was just
So-
checking the daily challenges. Those are really.
So
awesome
these are her
challenges.
skins. Well, let's figure out a new one. Wait, we're locked. Anything unlocked? Oh yeah, we want to do some nasty.
Mm.
Let's try close encounter.
What's that?
Who knows? But here's her. I can go with her like that. That's how I went with her for the most part. I love her like that. That's her originally.
Oh man, both those are awesome.
I'm going this way. I'm gonna keep her gun hot.
Let's see
what she looks like. Yeah, I'll keep her gun hot. Oh man, no. I miss those flashes of gold on her. But she's got an original rose skin look.
She does, yeah. It's that same, kind of scaly almost.
The stupid thing for the battle pass, I paid for the gold one though. I wish you could just make subtle changes to the eyes. Give her back her eyes.
Maybe in later releases that'll be something. You can do more customization on the operators.
They have a Tim the Tatman one now.
They do. Did they make a doc one
Just
yet?
weapons and gear.
Oh no,
for
they'll
holy
never
deployment.
make a Doc. Doc has made his. He is forever. Unless he's planning on some epic, like return to COD. You know, return to loving COD and Doc making. But Doc's the Doc. They just can't risk it. He hates the game. If he didn't like the skin, he would encourage everybody not to buy it. Well, first
Yeah.
of all, he doesn't believe the game's worth him having his skin on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Would he say no to the money that Tim Tatman was probably offered? Yes. Would he say no to the money Snoop was probably offered?
Warm-up is over. Stand
If
by
he
for
was
deployment
given
to the war zone.
creative and it was that game, the older version, if he was given a little bit more, if he was given the creative freedom Snoop had, I could say probably, yeah, he might take that money. All the way to the bank. Cry all the way to the bank.
Man, it's so cool that Snoop.
But would never, I don't think he would do it with this game. Unless it was there to really make fun of themselves. If they really made fun of
Survive the
themselves.
countdown to earn redeployment.
Yeah. They'd
Secure
make themselves
kills
like a
to speed
kid
up the
picture.
timer.
Like Doc's skin in Fortnite is pretty true to character.
Well, it's not Doc. Fortnite wouldn't risk it either. Oh, where am I going? Alright. You wanna,
pretty darn
is it your
close.
turn or is it my turn?
It's your turn. I did terribly.
All right, I'm turning
Any
it up
great
now.
will,
And I'm not
sharpen
going
up
to this thing.
skills. Everyone's flying in. Hey guys.
Wait,
Ladders.
did I fly in on a roof?
Yep.
Did I come to a place that has nothing?
Nope. Here we go. It's just like these buildings are so weird.
Hostile UAV
Oh, this is the
active.
weird like half moon building.
So far, it's not fun at all.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Oh, that one has the numbers. Pretty cool.
Alright, I gotta get a win on this one.
Alright. Oh, a dum dum.
Think I should take him?
Everyone loves a dum dum.
Or give my dum dum a head glitch?
Dum dum. It's always so funny to me when they get blown up.
This intel's located a stolen
Dum-dum.
vehicle. Get it secured. Operation follow.
Why can't I get out of here?
Hostile UAV active.
How? 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 How?
That had to have been real close.
But I hit him so many times.
I know, so I'm curious how that works.
Okay. And an AR. But I thought I had an AR.
Alright, reset time.
What is this?
You're in the town center.
What am I supposed to do this thing?
Unlock the vehicle.
He's gonna shoot me, that guy.
Boom.
What did that get me?
Gas is inbound.
Okay, now I gotta take the car somewhere.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Alright. If I don't get a kill, this does not count. I did not pay attention at the very beginning. I didn't hit my landing zone. I didn't
Alright.
do anything right.
Here's what's happening now. We're
What?
both focusing up
I'm gonna
on
kill this
game
AFK
time.
guy.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Focusing up on the game time business.
How come I couldn't do that?
I don't know.
Did he not have a plate?
Nope. He's just hanging out.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
What am I gonna do with this? Until I can get a gun, I'm screwed.
Alright.
Hostiles dropping into the area.
And
Watch
I'm
the
not
skies.
talking about a sniper.
Hostile
away from
UAV
me.
overhead.
cluster mine.
Bashnia, hostiles deploy the counter UAV.
We've run out of time. Seizure contract's been pulled. We're detecting vulnerability in the enemy's network. Locate their uplink stations and secure their intel before they go
down.
offline.
I'm not done. I need that chassis.
Yeah. I hear ya.
So we want to have the money. I'm gonna make a break for it as fast as I can.
You have 3Gs, right? Or now you got it. Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah, you got it. There's somebody around here though.
Yep.
Hostile UAV active.
Feels so much more complicated now. They added that
know.
third thing in there.
Yeah. It's like,
What is
now
that
you can also
line?
get
Is that
loadout
telling
stuff.
me this is where the zone is going?
I don't know. This is like the data heist
Hostile
area,
counter UAV overhead.
I guess. I didn't really get that whole part of it. But we need to find some people and get locked in and get
How's
some
my weapon
killings.
situation? Ammo.
Fine. You can always get more. Yeah, if there's an opportunity to get it, just go for it.
Planting cluster mine.
Yeah. That's gonna cause some troubles.
I hope I live to see that hurt somebody.
Gas is closing in.
One of the other games, I got a sweet cluster mine down. I gotta go over there and kill him.
Tends to be a lot of action around here. Know what I mean?
Yeah, sounds like it. Let's why don't we could take part? Oh, there's a guy, right there.
Oh, that's the guy I'm gonna
Oh,
kill in a block.
oh,
It
Not-
was
not like
too
that.
easy.
not like that. Not fish in a barrel.
I don't know how that didn't break him,
I don't know.
but I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, heard. All right.
Enemigo.
Al amigo. Hola, el amigo.
Hostile UAV in the sector. Hostile UAV overhead.
He left.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh, there's a guy there.
The enemy resecured their network. It's over.
Oh my gosh, it's over. Every
They do need to stop that nonsense.
It
It's
does
like,
sound so dumb.
we're lucky we only play this at about 2 hours a time,
Yeah.
because hearing this for 6 hours, we get so
Oh.
monotonous. I think 2 hours is probably enough for people. If I wasn't so goddamn entertaining, I don't know what people would do.
I know. People probably wouldn't tune in.
That guy was shot from here, I think.
Yeah, see, these are things I need to fix. Oh! That's another
This
really
one really, if
sad.
you can put it on their head.
It's sad.
But I think I need.
But when their heads go, what do they do?
All right.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
They can't keep going.
Anything I need?
Nope.
We got
Not
a
a
lot of
damn
fighting
thing.
over here.
Watch your six. Resurgence window is empty. 25 or less. Stay sharp out there.
Oh!
La cabeza.
That's right. En
Somebody
la
in here.
cabeza. Oh!
Gas
Nice
is
play,
moving.
brother. I had no idea it was there.
No idea. That was out of nowhere.
Good play.
Out of nowhere. Alright, you got plenty of cash, especially for a fire sale.
Shit, thank you.
Cabron, buy station here.
prices are back to normal.
Hostile UAV active.
Oh yes, this is my favorite gun.
Enemy soldier
See.
incoming. Resurgence has closed. No more second chances.
All right, you only have 29
Supply
bullets. Just
crates are
heads up.
restocked.
Right.
Advise you
You
load
only
up
have
now.
29 bullets.
Here. It's above me. I have no gassy. I need to push him.
Yeah. Not quite yet, but soon, yeah.
You're losing ground.
Oh man.
25 remaining.
Oh,
Take
that's
the
how it
fight one
is.
time, but we will
Look,
settle
look
the
at
score.
this. This is a bad move. So what happened is I decided to shoot him from a place that I was vulnerable.
Yep.
That's a
got you.
big, big no-no.
All right, so you thinking?
Not
I
a,
should switch it up?
yeah, I think you should drop into the other one. I'm
Alright.
a little disappointed in the way I've
Down to
played.
10. You can win this.
And if you enjoy conversations like this, that's awesome. If you don't, trust me. I talk about other stuff.
Sometimes.
I do talk about
Yeah,
other
you do.
stuff.
You definitely do. Okay, mini BR solos, right?
Mini BR solos.
All right. Let's drop on in. And I'm gonna be aggressive. So
You should be.
if I end early, if I die, then I die, and everyone will be sad. But that's life and things. Oh my god, there's one sock. Okay. There's a new odd pandemic happening in my house where the members of my family will wear only one sock at a time. There's two issues with this. First of all, that means that at any given time, there are single socks hiding anywhere. They can be under couches or in between chair cushions. But for some reason, I end up finding one sock.
Are you talking about how?
I'm talking about the single
weirdos
sock
take both
pandemic. I'm talking about the single sock pandemic in this house, where I get in trouble for, hey,
'Cause you
where's
said
my socks?
You grow up in a house. You grow up in a house where you guys take off you take them off both. I've never been able to yank both socks off at the same time.
It's not about at the same time. It's about wearing one and taking one off. And that's how you chill. Because here's the deal. I end up finding one sock at a time.
Yes.
Like, so here, look. Where's your other one?
Where I took it off.
Which is where?
I completed the process here. I'm not sure where right there.
And okay there. All right, perfect. Let's put those together. so that I can wash your black socks and not keep hearing about you in black socks.
I've never heard you complain about socks. Like, so
Because, well, Ryan has made
I
it
take
a
mine
new
off
mission.
at a different pace.
It's not about pace. It's about where the socks end up at the end of the day. Are they together, or are they strewn across
Well,
the
it depends
house?
on my pacing. Sometimes they're not together.
So sometimes you are wearing just one for a while.
Most whiles.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
When I'm getting ready in the morning, find the sock I want, then I spend the rest of the morning looking for the other sock.
Yeah. I wonder why that happens.
Well, because you
Wait, because I do something? Wait a minute. Start over.
you and I have different
Wait.
philosophies on Hanes
Start
socks.
over.
On Hanes socks. You
No,
and I
this
have
is something I
to be
do.
very specific. You and I have different philosophy on 12 packs of socks from Walmart that cost $14. I say I'd rather have many more packs of socks and not worry about my socks somewhere,
Then how
knowing that I
come?
have 30 pairs of socks laying around.
Practice
Then
is
why
over.
don't you ever get
Ready to
yourself
fight
some
begins
socks?
Well, that's where I struggle. And I can
that's
admit
the
to it.
disconnect there.
That,
There's a
I
bit
can
of a disconnect there.
What do you mean a disconnect?
Okay, so I need to do a contract in the quarry. That's probably that. Or I could do where's Alma? Oh, that's way over there.
You gonna drop in hot then?
Battle Royale.
Why
Doesn't
not?
seem like a very smart idea.
Fine, I won't.
I have a feeling guys that are on this one are hardcore. They're like me, and they're like me. They do want the solo experience. They do understand that the map may be a little too big for a normal, I want to jump into a BR, escape for half an hour.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
It is
Have
a
an
much
adrenaline
slower
rush or
Moving in
pace.
the area.
Yeah.
Watch the skies.
This is
Stronghold
a little
located.
faster pace, and from what I've noticed, a little harder to get weapons.
Got loot here.
Alright, that was weird. Nothing? Alright.
Plates I found were really valuable. Maybe I was just on an off day. I don't know.
Well, so far, definitely more skimpy than Ashika. Clearly.
Definitely more skimpy than Ashika.
Yeah. Alright, what? Where am I going?
Gas is closing in.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
I don't need to go far.
Moving here.
Alright, loadout. I'm really glad they got rid of, like, the group loadout idea. That was dumb.
No, it is a group loadout here.
Is it?
I think it is. I think it's on Mazur rules.
Ah.
Like many people are going to be going for the same thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are 3 of them, but they're in the same area. Yeah, this I want a round on this for sure. This is my style of VR. It's not a high kill game. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's not very. Are you sure that's not AI?
I'm not sure.
If it is, he's just taking plates from you. It's a little weird that you just kept getting peppered, right? And not hit really hard.
Yeah.
Although that's more than a pepper. You're still in a straight line. hide behind your Lodi. There he is. You saw him. Now, once that you've got that Lodi, it just he's over there by the palm tree. Yep. See him?
Yeah, I see him.
Excellent. He's got to come to you.
I know. I'm looking for plates.
Oh, gotcha. They are very hard to find. I found. I think I already said that, but
I don't know why they're so skimpy.
and maybe they want you to buy them. I don't know why.
Well, I am desperate. This faux show. Faux show. Alright, things are getting a little glitchy out here, man. You hear me?
Sound glitch, yeah, for sure.
Sound glitch.
Did it skip a frame?
Yeah.
So here's a classic example of the PC port constantly being vulnerable to switches that are made for console players. And there's no denial that the vast majority of this player base is console.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
But what Warzone has created is an expectation of
Gas is closing.
it's all right
Get to
to
the new
be
safe zone.
okay and buggy. They'll fix it in the long run, rather than
Fire
releasing
sale active. Buy
a
station
fully
prices have been
finished
reduced.
product. Oh, you didn't? Did you get your Dury?
I got it.
Nice.
Got it all, baby. I'm just getting my butt to where I'm supposed to be.
I think the most the reversal was with Cyberpunk 2077. That playing it on PC was a way more satisfying experience than even playing it on current gen hardware, let alone like PS4 and the
Really?
Xbox One generation.
That's interesting.
But now you take it like Resident Evil was terrible. Resident Evil Village I considered terrible. It was okay. What was Elden Ring, or what was the one that came out that everybody was playing?
Skyrim?
No.
Yeah,
Elden,
yeah, it was
Elden Ring had issues on PC. But there are two recent releases that have made it just go bonkersly bad. And I'm not sure what those releases are. It almost felt like when I was watching some
Fire
PC
sales over. Adjusting prices.
content creators that I really respect, particularly even Digital Foundry, the way they went after it. They did a whole episode on Digital Foundry specifically. A major
crap.
portion of that episode was specifically about the state of affairs in PC gaming, particularly single-player experiences,
How so?
which is the bread and butter of PC. Well, the single-player experience is a crossover experience. A PC player will have games that are almost exclusively PC. You're a PC person because these are PC games. But there are certain games that should and are crossover. Meaning, a game like Call of Duty, if you have a PC, you should be able to play it. A game like Skyrim, you should be able to play it on console, even though it was probably built for a machine as sophisticated as a PC. So vice versa, it's a share the wealth situation. But lately, games have been produced almost primarily for the sole purpose of creating an experience for the console user and not the PC user.
Right.
Which is okay if you say, listen, we're making this a console game and it's not coming out on PC. That's the truth and it sucks. Or B, you do it like we were talking about earlier with Rockstar and say it's going to take 1.5 years or 2 years, but we're going to get it to you. That's a late game to the market. That is actually sucky, but what you can count on is when it does hit your PC is that they didn't take it lightly. They took your money seriously. They took the time to make it worth your while. What this latest generation of poor products says, we really... Yep. Inside. Yep. Careful. No, it's not a... yeah, I think you're making a wise play here. Get out of his sight line. Do you have plates?
Yep. Come on.
I like the play. Let these guys duke it out. I bet it's going to freak him out just as much as it.
Oh, crap. Didn't even see it.
Get ready to fight.
I have a
Didn't
feeling
even
they're
see it.
playing on the same team.
Fight for your chance to
Something was
redeploy.
weird. Alright. What's the ghoulie like in this one? Do you know?
I
Same
treat
ghoulie?
it just like multiplayer.
No, but
I
like
just
the-
go aggressive, and I
ghoulie
know
map?
somebody else is in there.
No, I
and-
didn't mean strategy. I just meant map.
Oh, it's a three-way. It's a three-line highway with obstacles in the middle. Maybe it's a two-laner. It's a two-laner with a vertical center.
Nope. Didn't happen.
You took a beating. Back to
Ah,
base
it stinks. No kills either.
with you. 25 remain. The enemy took that one, but we will.
I want
that's
to
a
drop
shame.
into this experience.
do it.
This will be our
Give it a
last
go.
one.
Give it
What
a
was
go.
I talking right before comms?
I don't know.
Okay, my responsibility with comms is to be quiet and remember the conversation that I was having with you.
Yep. Because
What
I'm
can you
focused
do?
on the game.
What can you do to
Focus
make it?
on the game and play the game good. I didn't do that. I didn't hold up my end of the bargain. I didn't do good play.
Well, I was thinking that when we're streaming, that's both end. It's both how we're talking. So I'm talking in the streaming sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, outside of the game. She's gold. I'm sorry, I'm going blind. She's too beautiful gold. How'd you like that kill move?
I didn't get to try it.
Oh, it was me that didn't get to do it.
So then.
We gotta get this guy. I'm wondering if I should get rid of this night altogether, all around weapon. So, so this is pretty far, right? Not that. This is what most people consider, when you're playing on 120 frames a second, that looks pretty far away. But if we were playing on 80 frames a
FOV,
second,
you mean, yeah?
80 FOV,
Mhm.
this is far away. This
Mhm.
is far away. And that's not fair because I think I got him with some bullets. But so here's the recoil.
Straight up.
Straight up, slightly to the side. And if you let your mind go into it, just slowly ease into it. Yeah, I missed. I pulled too wide.
Also very far.
Yeah, but you should be able to do that, right? I mean, with SMG, a good player will be able to... Okay, let me take a few more bullets. Yeah,
That's hard.
but if I injured him enough, I'd have enough time to reload and pop him again.
Mm-hmm.
So that would give me enough time to switch and go. I'm deadly with this thing, man.
Dude, that pistol's nasty.
I know, I'm deadly with it.
That is just. See,
I
that's
love
something that
pistols.
you can take some pride in, you know?
What?
That pistol.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
walking around like, hey.
I don't take any pride in the fact of it having a sight.
Ah.
But, frankly, my shooting in, forgive me, real world, or world, my aim, I'm one that I know would do better with a scoped gun rather than me using iron sights. Because when I was a kid, I used iron sights.
Mm-hmm.
And in my limited experience with a scoped,
Holding for
I'll
deployment.
just say it, my
Take
limited
this time to
experience
warm
with a
up.
scope makes it more easy to be accurate for me. Some people prefer, in the old days, like John Wayne. You know, you have a beautiful Winchester repeater. That's what it was. I don't know if he did Winchester repeater.
I don't know. I don't know what.
I'd have to ask him. Loves
Enemy
those
soldier incoming.
spaghetti western guns.
Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Why'd they call them spaghetti westerns? I never knew that one.
Isn't that an interesting concept?
Why spaghetti? The food. I don't get it.
My theory on it is that it was a commonplace genre. Meaning that when you went to film, when you went to see movies in the 1950s as a child, you'd pay X amount of change, usually like a dime, to be able to stay at the movies most of the day. A huge amount of the day. And so you needed shows, you needed movies that you could put together and produce well pretty quickly. And so the spaghetti western genre arose. Each time it was a similar subject matter.
Locations are marked on your attack map.
Sadly enough, cowboys versus Indians, that kind of thing, or Texas Ranger type stuff. You know, bounty hunter. But that's what a typical spaghetti western is. So it became so commonplace and such a normal looking thing. Now this is all my guess. I don't have any proof whatsoever of this.
I'm just curious about the food. Like spaghetti.
Common. Easy. Working man. Affordable.
Makes sense.
Like think about, well, growing up without much money, a go-to was
Gas is moving.
wasn't even
Pasta.
meat sauce. You know, it was tomato sauce.
Yeah, pasta, tomatoes. I mean, that's
Cheese, you
very
know, a little
cheesy
cheese on it.
meal. Yeah,
That was your cheese was your protein. That,
calcium, dairy,
yeah, you got it all.
protein, vegetable.
So it's a
Yeah, it's everything.
high on the hog was like lasagna, where you got a significant portion of meat or sausage
And extra cheeses.
and extra cheeses. Yeah, it was really nice. Man, you
Man.
wait until I get Ryan some real lasagna.
Oh man.
I'm gonna take her to a place, and I think I'll take her to a place in San Francisco in Little Italy, and that's known for their outstanding lasagna.
I'd
And
love
I'm
that.
going to say, you get whatever you want. I'm getting the lasagna. And can't have any. Not even a bite. She's smart enough to know that I'm conning her into it, but she's smart enough to know that I wouldn't con her into something she's gonna hate.
That's true.
jump that thing very nicely. Oh, that's right. We don't get the singleton on this one. Oh, thanks for the heads up on the plating. And that's
I'm sorry. I gotta
again,
be
that's
way better
my
at that.
mistake, your error.
I hate that phrase. That makes me want to punch things. That phrase makes me
Who
want
was I using that on? I
Me! Using it on me.
No, but I was using it on the choir.
I do not recall.
I think
but
I was
know it
telling
was
Kevin.
on me.
I think I was telling Kevin. Because Kevin's like so easygoing. He's the kind of guy you can joke around with and know he's not taking it.
Yeah.
You know. He's just easygoing because you love him.
Mm-hmm. He's a
And
cool
he knows
kid.
it's all in good fun.
Alright, gas is coming up at you. You have a ton of money. So if you need to buy anything.
Okay, let's see. Oh, we got. Ooh,
There's not many.
Cabron, buy station here.
it's a good one though.
Mm-hmm.
Except you gotta run across this. That's no good.
Oh no, here comes a train. Don't hit my
I
train.
almost died.
I just saw the mini map like, oh
Hostile
crap, there's the
UAV
train.
active.
There's the orange box.
Well, we can't go into it.
Nope.
I see. No. It's not the mission.
Nope.
The mission is actually to get a win.
Let's do it.
We really need a win.
It's now. Now is win time.
I've got my tack. The question is, do I get the singleton? Do you want me to get the singleton? Or the
That's my
Singletary?
favorite gun.
Marking
That
new
is my
safe
most
zone.
favorite. I really love that one. For me, I find
the
it
gas
the
moving?
easiest to shoot. No, it's it just changed to the next
I'm
zone.
gonna check.
Oh, the graveyard. I don't like the graveyard.
All stations, a jailbreak is active.
Do you see it?
Singularity. I don't get it.
Where is that?
I think they're
Where-
both top. The one you're on then. One's fine.
That's it. All right.
I love that gun. Freaking awesome.
Ooh, I'm getting sniped at.
Ooh.
Heads up, a jailbreak is active.
My headphones hurt because my ears were hurting.
Getting sniped at. I'm gonna try to make the jump. If I can.
Gas is inbound.
Yeah, circle's closing.
I know it is. I'm gonna try to jump. Here.
Moving.
I don't know if there's a jumping launching spot. Get a guy down here, I think, huh?
Yeah.
No, no jump.
That's frustrating.
It's frustrating when the
Hostile
jump
UAV
hurts you,
overhead.
though.
Yeah.
Alright, we're where we want to be. I may just use this gun the whole way.
You are going to want to pick up some ammo. You only have 40.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go.
Ammo depot here.
I gotta go there, huh?
Yep. You need ammo. The AR is okay, but the,
Yeah. No. You're right. Hopefully I can kill somebody up here.
I find this one to be the easiest to shoot, and
What?
I find it to be the easiest to shoot, this one, but also end up in just a pile of gold arms and legs.
It is.
After
it
a
is the most.
fireworks explosion. Oh, you gave up the deployable buy station. Do you want that or do you want the mortars? Or the field upgrade box, I mean.
I don't know, to tell you the truth. Because there's nothing I need to buy.
So probably armor box then. I think you're right.
I got 30. Alright, why don't we just see if we can loot them out?
Probably can. There's some box here.
Yeah.
Yep, nice.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
I got enough, you think, huh?
Yeah, you're totally packed. Feeling.
Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
Really? No way. I was so loud. Why isn't it showing me the rest of it? And why was he getting his gun on me when I was shooting down on him and it looked like he was looking down? I'll watch that. Somebody clip that. Send it to us.
Another fallen soldier. You're weak. Only the strongest.
Soldiers, your pathetic lives belong to me now. There is only one way to bring them back. Kill those across from you and die again.
You should have known better.
See, I just treat it like it's any other Call of Duty arena shooter. Uh-oh. This is what we got.
Yep. It's here.
This is what I've got. I'm gonna have to land on this side of...
Yeah. And the circle is closing, so just grab whatever the heck you can.
Hostile mortar strike in the area.
You were one of 20.
Ta-da!
Hard out there. Return to base for debrief.
We fought hard out there.
Not hard for sure.
Let's see. We came in 15th. We came in... I think the the first game I didn't come in on second. And... but I spectated it.